I just got out of the shower and started the dishwasher, and I'm going out tonight, so I have to get some stuff done before I can get ready. My hair is soaked, so that's why it's a mess. It's 12:11, so I got a late start, but it's fine because I was watching The Walking Dead, which has been my favorite show to watch recently. I'm on, I think, season 5 or 6. Okay, so I'm about to start my makeup, and it is extremely hot in my room. I don't know why. I'm sweating. But I don't know. I don't like record myself doing my makeup because I feel like people are gonna be judging me, even though it's just my overthinking. And my setup to actually do my makeup right now is really bad. I'm using my light, but I have a mirror that you can't see right in front of it, and since we're moving, it's kind of just like shown together, which after we move won't be a big problem. My makeup is all in a box. I mean, I can still use it because obviously it's in a box. And I keep it like that so I can just like pack it up real quick. And I'm not doing like anything crazy. I'm just doing my makeup to go out, but might as well record it. You know, why not? I'm not gonna lie, most of the products I use are from e.l.f. Um, e.l.f. or Clinique, but I mostly use Clinique for like skincare, and then I use e.l.f. for most of my makeup. The only Clinique product that I have that's like actual makeup is my foundation, and the reason it's Clinique is because I have super sensitive skin, so I can only use certain things. Otherwise, like, it will just break out and my skin will be all irritated. It has sunscreen in it, and like, personally, I use like cheaper makeup for now because I just don't feel like paying for it because I don't have a job. Otherwise, I buy better stuff. I'm using a 16-hour camo concealer with a matte finish. It's by e.l.f. It's really not that expensive. I think I got it for like $12 or something. But I just use it for like the top of my eyes and right here. I look ridiculous. And I'm gonna give myself some raccoon eyes and go from there. Yeah. I basically do this because I have like really dark circles under my eyes, and we just don't want those to be there. And I have like very dark visible veins on my eyes. I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but it's like that for me. And I usually use like a brush to do this, but today I'm using just a regular beauty blender because I need to wash my brushes and I don't want to use them. So I somewhat blended it out, but you know, whatever. I'm putting on my foundation now because it's just easier with a beauty blender to put it on now rather than like later when I have most of my makeup done. Typically I would put on my foundation last, not gonna lie, but again, I'm not using my brush. And it's still gonna look super pale and a little bit weird after I get it done, because obviously I still need like bronzer and all that. I like the problem with this foundation is if I'm not tan, I look orange, and nobody wants to look orange. This is how big the bottle is, so compared to my finger, that's how big it is. So now that I look very strange, I'm doing my eyeshadow. And I'm not doing as much makeup today as I typically put on just because we're going to like do a picnic thing today. And I don't feel like wearing a lot of makeup for that because I feel like it will just be annoying because I'll just be like rubbing it off if I'm sweating because it's Florida. And when is it? It could just be me because, you know, I'm not like from here. I moved here from a colder state. I don't know, I want to say 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. But I mean, I'm adjusting. It's not too bad. I feel like December though It's really weird because I personally am used to seeing a lot of snow and like, oh, we were like, oh my gosh, it's Christmas, and have like a Christmas tree in the mall and all these different like activities involving snow, like sledding and stuff like that. But here, like, it's like, oh, let's go to the beach. It's Christmas Day, let's go to the beach. I'm pretty sure the the first Christmas I was here, actually, I'm pretty sure we did go like watch the sunset at the beach or something like that. It was sometime in December around there. But like that's how warm it still is here. But right now it's March 1st, and I know that, well, it's very warm here. It's actually still snowing where I'm from, and I know this because my family that still lives up there, uh, their schools and stuff got canceled because of how bad it was. So yeah. Okay, so basically I just put like a darker eyeshadow like on the outside, and I put like a neutral base layer under that. It's not the most even. Who cares? It never really is the most even. But then I'm just gonna put like pink towards the inside, which means I'm gonna have to find an outfit to match that. Also, I realized I should probably tell you guys like what palette I'm using for my eyeshadow. I might get judged for it because people don't like him, but I'm using the James Charles Morphe palette. I got it for my birthday a while back, and right after it was my birthday, people started not liking him, and I had his palette, and I was like, well, like, we spent money on this, I might as well just use it. Like, I don't have to buy any more of his products, but already have it, might as well use it. And I use it for my everyday makeup, so basically, okay, let me show you. This is the little thing. So this is the one I used for like my base color. This is the one I used for like right here. And then I typically use this like sparkly one for right here. But today I'm gonna put this one and then do the sparkles. I I like glitter. My face is typically sparkly. It just is. It just is. If you're hanging out with me and you have sparkles like on your jacket or something before you leave, it's definitely because of me. You can't really tell much difference on camera because whatever, it's pink. I got the pink dye and you can't really tell much of a difference because it's like a lighter pink, but whatever. Anyways, I am going to do my eyeliner. I don't want to do my eyeliner today, but it like is the favorite part of my makeup, so, which is very odd since I don't want to do it. Basically, I just take this brush and I take my concealer, and right now I'm just dabbing it like on the tip of the brush, which is part of my secret to how I get my eyeliner so straight. And I say that now and it's probably not going to be straight because I said that. Basically, I just make like a line, pray to God they're even on both sides. Sure, good enough, no one's going to be able to tell. And then I just, you know, put too much on one side, it's fine. It's kind of like a trust the process type thing, but you know, whatever. And my nose is really bugging me. I think it's because my dogs are in my room. You can't see her, she's over there, but it's dark in here, so whatever. Anyways, I use two different types of eyeliner, and I use the LA Colors, which is so cheap. It's only like a few bucks. And then the other one I use is e.l.f. Again, cheap, $3. The reason I use the liquid liner is because the way my eyes are shaped, if I use the pencil liner, it will just like bleed to the top of my eyes. And if it's hot, it will do that still, but it happens a lot less with the liquid liner. Okay, so I'm back and I finished my eyeliner, and I realized that I didn't tell you why I used two different ones. So basically, the e.l.f. one I use for like the inside right here, and the LA Colors I use for the outside. because personally I think that the LA Colors has a much like smaller wand for the eyeliner, so it's better for like the pointy wings. Use the e.l.f. for like the inside and the LA Colors for the outside, and basically that's how I do it. And I kind of just throw it on. I don't really take my time with it. And I don't take my time with it because I find if I do, I'm way more likely to mess it up and make it look really bad. People ask me sometimes because I will like post a picture of my makeup on like my story or something, and all people ask me how I do my eyeliner. And honestly, if you don't do your eyeliner and you're wanting to learn, I would not start with doing like really big wings and like having it really thick, kind of like I do, just because it's way more difficult and you're more likely to mess up. When I started out, I just did really thin little lines right here. I probably have a picture somewhere. I might find it, maybe not. But yeah, just start with like the inside of it and just go do really, really small. And once you feel confident with that and you feel like it looks really good, then add like a little wing. And once you feel really good with like a little wing, you can start going bigger, or if you want to do it thicker and keep it small, like just practice like one thing at a time. Don't try to tackle it all at once, because I did that and I looked really bad. The last thing I need to do, well, not the last thing, but like the last thing that you can actually see on a camera, is my eyebrows. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like my eyebrows at all, because they're there, you just can't see them. And like right there, like that's just part of my facial shape. Yeah. And I was using, it's a Morphe palette, it's the 35D Desert. I was using this and just I was using this brush, and I was taking it, and which one was I using? Oh, I was using Joshua Tree. Okay. And it looked really good when I was inside. But when I went outside, I didn't realize this till after my significant other's mom took a photo of us together, but it looked red, which would be fine if my hair was still red, but it's not. So it looked really weird. So I ended up getting like an eyebrow pen because I was like, okay, I look ridiculous. My said eyebrow pen, I bet you can guess where it's from. e.l.f. And I don't, is the color name's not on here for the one I use, but I don't use the lightest one, I use like the one after that. But it's just the Instant Lift brow pencil, and I feel like I look ridiculous when I do my brows because I mess them up so much. But it's fine. We all learn in due time. And honestly, I have no idea how you're supposed to properly do your eyebrows. I just throw them on. Now I am just dabbing foundation onto my face. Am I doing it right? Who knows? If you gather anything from what I'm doing, it should be that I don't know what I'm doing, so don't do as I do. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, but if it looks bad, don't blame me. I wasn't here. I didn't do it. And like, you can still see that thing right there, and that's because it's just part of my eyebrow. And no matter how much I like use concealer or foundation, whatever, it still does that. Like I said, part of my face. What you want me to do? Yes, get that orangey color on there. I feel like I just started using this foundation again not that long ago. I mean, I've had it for longer, but I was using a different one for a little while, and it ran out. And that one, I would always have to use bronzer. This one, I feel like if I didn't want to, I wouldn't have to, because there's enough color on it. Oh no, it's running out. Okay, so I basically finished blending all of that, and I'm gonna put highlighter on. I still don't know if I want to do like bronzer, and I put quotations because again, I use a makeup palette. Sorry, it just looks a little off there. Anyways, I'm broke, so I don't have any of those right now, and I feel like eyeshadow, you can do a lot with it. um, so that's part of the reason I just don't buy actual bronzer and highlighter. But whatever. I don't think I'm gonna do any bronzer today. I think I'm just gonna have a sparkly face and call it good. Because I'm tired of talking. And I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk, because I don't have anything interesting to say most of the time. Ugh, I just got that in my eye. So basically, that was my e.l.f. setting spray. It's just a black bottle. I think it's like I think it was like $6 when I got it. It's like $8 now. Love inflation. But yeah, that's what I use. And my floor is a mess. But as you can see, lots of e.l.f. products. I wish I was like actually good enough and not awkward enough to them like send me stuff, because that would be cool. But I use basically all their products. And this, I have another e.l.f. product, who would have known? But it's the No Budge Shadow Stick, and it's the color Rose Quartz. I bought this. I had no idea what it's for. I kind of use it for my eyebrows. I'm not gonna use it today, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll show it to you. And it's like they have like a whole bunch of different colors, so I think it's for like your eyeshadow or something. I don't know. Oh my goodness, I just threw it on the floor. But yeah, it's pink and I like it. I also use it for like the corner of my eye, which I think is what you're supposed to use it for. But obviously I can put that on because I have eyeliner. I also recently learned how to French braid my hair, and so I've been French braiding it a lot. And I'm debating if I want to do it today, because I kind of want to leave it down, but